Carl here of Teambigdaddygoyo. I'm coming at you guys with another deck profile today. I just built this deck on Sunday, and I've been testing it. It's been working out pretty good lately. Has a good matchup against skill drain heroes and other decks, like, I'm not sure. Well, I played Blackwings, I played Injectors. It has a pretty good matchup against both of them. And, yeah, I'm playing Samurais. Like you guys know, the new structure deck came out, so I decided to try it out, and it's been working pretty well lately. The whole deck is overall pretty cheap. Only thing you gotta really pay for is the Barkion and Beast, which is not really that much. The whole deck would total maybe $80, maybe less. But it's a really good deck, you know. Anyways, most of the cards in this deck come from the structure deck, and yeah, it just shows what Konami has been doing. You know, they've been making the decks more better and easier to obtain. Only thing you probably won't find in the deck are the Kagemushas, which is actually the main tuner of the deck. I believe Konami didn't add them just for the fact that they want to promote the Exceed, because the cover of the structure deck is the Exceed monster. This guy, if you guys don't know, Shadow of the Six Samurai Shien. But yeah, let's get on with the deck profile, and yeah, here we go. So anyways, the deck starts off with 2 Kageki. You know what he does. He normal summon him, special summon level 4 or lower 6 Samurai from your hand. While you control another 6 Samurai monster, this card gains 1500 attack. So it would be a 1700 attack beater, and it has a really high defense. It's 2000. But yeah, look at that. It's super. The Kagemusha. Like I said, this is not in the deck, so you guys have to get your hands on it. I'm pretty sure it's not that hard to find. But you know, it's still it's still an older card. But yeah, 3 Kagemusha. A lot of people don't a lot of people use him just for synchro summoning, but he has a great effect. So when exactly one face up 6 iron monster you control is targeted by spell card, trap card, or effect monster's effect, you can change the target to this face up card instead. So a lot of people oversee that effect. You know, they usually use them for synchro summoning, and usually if they don't, they would forget about his effect. You know, and his effect is really good. Kizan, one of the other main cards of the deck. This card helps you spam the field like crazy. He's your main. He's like one of your main beaters of the deck. And remember when he used to cost like $50, guys? Yeah, I pulled one before, but yeah, like I said, it's common now. So like I said, easy to obtain. He's a very it just helps OTK too. It's just overall great card. So 3 of those. Elder 6 Samurai I run 2. Just for the fact that you know, aestheticism. A lot of people playing aestheticism nowadays. It's a great card for you can go Kagemusha into this, into Naturia Beast. It's like one of your only ways to get. It's basically your only way to get it out in this deck. And what else is there? Like I said, it's a samurai, so like it helps with all the other samurai spell cards. You know, run 2 of them. Grandmaster. This is basically like your Kizan. Except except that you can only have one of these out on the field at the same time. Unlike Kizan, you can have 3 of them out at the same time. Grandmaster, you guys know what he does. If it's destroyed by opponent's card effect, you can add a 6 Samurai monster from your graveyard back to your hand, so you can add himself back if you wanted to. I run 2 of those. Hand 6 Samurai, I run 1. Great card. Just like the just remember, you guys contribute. He contributed himself to as long as there's no 6 Samurai on the field, he contributed himself to destroy a monster, or he contributed another 6 Samurai. But yeah, I lost at WonderCon because I didn't know that effect, that you contribute itself. But yeah, overall it's a great card. Inishi, a lot of people debate on how good this card is. I think it's good. I mean, as long as you have 6 samurais in the graveyard, I mean, you will be synchro summoning or exceeding a lot in this deck. This card is great because, you know, you can use it on either player's turn. You can bounce, like, exceeds, you can bounce synchros, any monster, something that's really hard to get over. One problem in this deck is that maybe its highest beater is like 25 or 26, so it's hard to get rid of monsters that are 3,000, 2,700 attack and stuff. But yeah, great card. Chancellor, basically almost the same thing as this, except you remove 2 to special summon, so it's basically your Chaos Sorcerer, and you can once per turn you can destroy one monster on the field, one face-up monster. Yeah, one face-up monster on the field and destroy it. Great Shogun Xian. My brother told me to add this in. I don't know. I'm debating over this or Zanji. I mean, there is the infamous Xian, the double Xian lock, I guess you can call it. Basically, what this card does is your opponent can only activate 1 spell or trap card during their turn, and during each turn. And then with Xian, just in case they want to like use a random spell or trap that would hurt you, you can just negate it with Xian. But remember, if you negate it with Xian, it doesn't count as being activated, so they could still activate 1 spell or trap card. Gores, you know, prevents OTKs. It's still like one of the best cards. You need it. You need it in this deck. If you can't beat him you can't beat him in like 3 turns unless you open the nuts. You know, this card just helps so much, and it helps stall a little bit too. Book of Moon. I still like this card. I wish it was. I remember when it was at 3. It was an amazing card. What's good about this card is, you know, you can like prevent so many plays. They go Dino, they go Rabbit into like 2 Sabersaurus. You Book of Moon and Sabersaurus, they can't exceed that turn, and you can just kill it. But yeah, Book of Moon, amazing. 2 MST, you know, you spell trap removal. I run 2 because I don't have space for a 3rd one. Monster Reborn, staple. You guys know that. Dark Hole is a staple. Heavy Storm is a staple. Rhoda's, of course, a staple. 6 Samurai United, you need it in this deck. Of course, it's your draw power. And yeah, you need 3. I run 3. Smoke Signal. Look how amazing this looks as a super. Anyways, like I said, it's the same thing as your Rhoda, except it only grabs level 3s. So, you know, Kagemusha, Elder, Kageki, Hand, 6 Samurai. You have so many targets for this, so, you know, helps make your deck more consistent. Asceticism. I know I only have really just the 1 target. I have either the Kagemusha or the Elder for this. I was thinking of adding Zanji inside. What do you guys think if I were to take out the Great Shogun Xian for a Zanji? Let me know in the comment section below. But yeah, you know, it's a great card. It helps. It also helps spam the field. You know, it helps you. It helps your 6 Samurai United and everything. Xian's Dojo. This card is amazing. You know, most of the time I can go like. I usually go Kagemusha and then summon Kizan. Or I go Kageki, Kagemusha, then Kizan, then I have like 2 or 3 Bushido counters on this card. That special summon another tuner, you know, or something. Then I can have like Barkion and Xian on the field or something like that. Great card. You don't need it at 2. I don't think you need any more than 2. I think 3 is dead. But yeah, 2 Dojo. Gateway. Usually if you open with this card and you have 2 Samurai, like you have a Kizan and a Kageki or something, it's almost always game, because you just open crazy, and samurais have the potential to like just go all out first turn, and then your opponent can't do anything. You know, one time I had a game where I had a beast and a Barkion on the field. I mean, I had a beast and Xian on the field, and my opponent couldn't do anything because I just negate all the spells, and they know that I just negate a trap card if they were to play a trap card. So this card is amazing. Solemn Judgment, I like it. I like it main decked because, you know, it prevents powerful plays. This card is like single-handedly just stops a lot of things. This card, I don't run Solemn Warning, but I do run Magatamas. I run 2. This card is like I said, I think 3 is dead because, you know, you don't want to have a 3rd one and have no samurai on the field, you know. But this card is amazing because, you know, it stops cards like Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, stops Solemn Warning, stops Solemn Judgment. stops so many different cards. It's just a great card. As long as you have a samurai on the field, that is. Double SR technique helps me with exceeding, helps me with synchro summoning. And if I ever needed to help me stall, it also helps me stall. So, overall great card. Fiendish Chain, the last trap card on my deck. I don't run Veiler. I don't know if I have space for Veiler, but Fiendish Chain works just as well. I mean, there is the chance of Forbidden Lance and MST, but every time I've played this card, it's just been working out with me perfectly. Great card, guys. You know, your opponent can't attack, and they can't activate effects and stuff. So yeah. Aside from that, here's my extra deck. It's not complete yet. I am missing cards, so like, don't make fun of my extra deck for now. Well, yeah, you know, Xian is mandatory. Beast mandatory. Gaia. I'd probably replace this with Brio when I get a Brio. Barkion mandatory. Nandoise. I don't know if this is not really mandatory, guys, but you know, it's nice to have the option to go into this thing because this thing does help sometimes. Black Rose, I find it mandatory. Stardust, you know, mandatory. For Exceeds, I have Leviathan Dragon, Mace Stroke, the Symphony Division. I don't know if I want to keep this or something. Utopia. Gemini Pearl, I might drop this too. I don't know yet. I'm seeing what I want to add. You know, I kind of want to add in a Zen Mains and a Leviair because I do have Inishi, the 2 Inishis. Shadow of 6 Armor Xian. Man, if this effect was what it was supposed to be before, like what people were saying, so basically what this card does is you can detach a material, you can target one face-up 6 samurai monsters you control, and with less than 2,000 attack, and its original attack would become 2,000 until the end phase. People were saying it would become 3,000 until the end phase. That would have been so much more amazing. But, you know, I guess they didn't want to overpower the deck and have people play it all over the place, so they made it only 2,000. Overall, it's still an okay card, you know, like it helps you, like, do more damage. Like, if you were to go, like, if you only had a Kagamusha on the field or something, this card does help. But yeah. And of course, you run the 2-Blade Armor Ninja. I remember playing a Samurai deck, and I, like, totally forgot about this card when I was playing that Samurai deck. So he, like raped me up the butt with this card. Yeah, it was crazy. This card is just too good not to run this deck. I said there's so many ways to get it out. You can use your keys on just easily to get this out. But yeah, I'm still working on a side deck, guys. So yes, I will be updating the deck. I'll be updating this deck. I guess if you want weekly. So I'll like show you the changes I make and stuff like that. But yeah, this is the deck I've been running for now. I hope you guys liked the video. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Carl here.